When you meet a woman that you love, your prayer to God should be, "Oh Lord, help me to seek to know her, not to seek to sleep with her." When you want to seek to know her, you love her. But when you want to seek to sleep with her, you lust after her. This prayer is what will help you have a successful relationship. Because you see, when you want to seek to sleep with a woman, you're lusting after her. And lust creates desperation. It is that desperation that makes you feel like if she's not in your life, you will die. It is that desperation that makes you feel unconfident to approach her. Because you feel like you must say the right things. You must say something that will make her like you. Whereas you cannot make a woman like you. You can only reveal yourself to her. And if she likes you, she likes you. And if she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. And it's okay. But when you love a woman, you are prepared for her not loving you, because loving someone means that you are prepared for the person choosing whoever the person loves. You want the person to be happy, even if that person is not you. When you love someone, you know that there is no way you can say the right thing that will make her love you. When you love someone, you know that the only thing you can do is to show her who you are, and if she loves you, she loves you. When you love someone, you are confident in who you are, and you are ready to accept her decision. This thing even affects the aspect of relationship self, because there are many men that overcall their woman every day, and you see, they know that constantly doing this thing will make the woman lose interest in them, will make the woman run away from them, because women can smell desperation a mile away and it repulses them away. And I'll tell you why desperation makes them run away first of all. But before I say that, they know this thing. But it's like a force pushing them to constantly, desperately run after the woman, text and disturb her every day. They cannot take time out to leave her alone so that they can focus on their work. They cannot take time out to leave her alone so that she will miss them. Why? Because of lust. When you want to seek to know a woman, when you love a woman, you'll be able to discipline yourself to leave her alone, to stay days without talking to her, to let her come to you, because you know that whatever happens, you want her to be happy. You want the best for her. So even if the thought of another man coming into your head, you understand that if another man can take that woman away, he's not the problem, she is. The fact that another man can take your woman away is a sign that she chose that man. So you will not be worried. But when you are lusting after a woman, you will be desperately calling her, texting her, disturbing her. You know that is not right. But you see, your emotions have become stronger than your mind. And the only way to be successful in anything in this life is when your mind is stronger than your emotions. So the more you do that, the more desperate you become. The more desperate you become, the more you push her away. The more you push her away, the more fearful you become that she's cheating on you. The more fearful you become that she's cheating on you, the more erratic you become and the more desperate you become. The more desperate you become, the more the cycle continues. Then the relationship breaks apart. That is the reason why 90% of you people have lost your relationship. That is why God wants you to first of all master the presence with Him. Stay with Him. Learn who you are. So that you will realize that you don't need a woman. You need God. Adam needed God, but he wanted Eve. There's a big difference. If Eve was not there, Adam would have continuously lived his life because he had all that he needed in God. So I have all that I need. This is what I'll say. This is my attitude towards women now, and this is how it should be for every man. I have all that I need, but I want you. The way the world describes love is not the way God describes love. There's a love song that a worldly musician sang. If you leave me now, you take the biggest part of me. Ooh, baby. That song is wrong. What is a woman doing with the biggest part of you? Nah, man. God's plan is simple. I am His son all by myself, and you are also His son. And when we get together, we have a constellation. Like I told you before, women can smell desperation from a mile away. And the reason why desperation makes them run away is because many women, they don't know this, but subconsciously, this is why they behave like this. They know subconsciously that a sign you are ready to handle something is when you are not desperate to receive it. A sign that you can handle a certain amount of money is when you are no longer desperate to have it. A sign that you can handle that woman is when you are not desperate to have her. So when you are showing signs of desperation, you give off feminine energy. You give off feminine energy, and feminine energy is childish energy when it is given off by a man. So that is why they run away from you. And they go to a man that is masculine, a man that is not acting as desperate as you. So my advice to you, the number one relationship advice I'll give you is get it right with God before you start seeking after a woman. The only thing that is more important than your time is who you spend it with. Make sure you have mastered your character with God before you begin to chase after a woman, so that you will not lose yourself in the process.